This is your man, Sir-Earl, aka Underdogs on Top, um, coming at you once again. All right. Today is officially New Year's Day. We're in the new year, uh, January 1st, 2024. I know a lot of people went out last night, got drunk, made fools of themselves. Me personally, I was at home asleep. When all the foods are out, I need to stay home. Um, so that was what I did last night. I didn't even get to see 12 o'clock. I knew it would arrive. I was asleep by 11 o'clock. So that's what I did. And, I hope everybody had a good time. And this is the day that people officially uh, they got Christmas out the way, they got New Year's out the way, they ate, they drank, they acted the goddamn fool. Now they start to make their resolutions. So they look at food that was made and say, well, since I'm going to start real serious tomorrow, I'm going to eat all this shit that y'all got right here. So what I'm going to do is take one step forward and three steps back. So a month or two into this New Year's resolution, if it lasts that long, you'll be burning off what you just took in since Christmas. Meaning you're making no progress. It's just a stupid idea. Um, but, what I wanted to talk about is that um, so many people, the two New Year's resolutions that most people make by far is health first, wealth second. And what I'm going to do is try to explain the secrets to help you get to where you're trying to go, whether it's health and wealth, which both of them. Um, and that is in order to want to achieve anything in life, it starts and stops with your habits. Okay. Everybody want to know, what should I eat, or how often should I work out, or blah blah blah. Nothing works if you don't do it consistently. And the only way to do it consistently is to have habits that allow you to do it consistently. If you're Michael Jordan and you hit a shot once every 4 games, you're not great. You're lucky. So people who are trying to be serious about changing their life, their health, their wealth, their whatever it may be, all of it, no matter what it is, starts with habits. If you want it to be wealthy, it starts with saving, not making more money. It starts with spending less money, bringing down your overhead, and saving. And to do that on a consistent basis, not once or twice. Do that on a consistent basis. With your health, any diet is good. I believe in other things more so than things. But any diet can work if it's done consistently. You'll find out if it doesn't work, you'll find out it don't work for you. But most people will follow a diet for a week, switch to a different diet, hire a trainer for another week, and that's another thing. If your trainer is out of shape and fat as shit, you don't need a trainer. Trust me. I run into a lot of trainers that look like they need a trainer. Because regardless of knowing what you're talking about, if you're not following it yourself, how can you expect a client that you're advising to follow it if you're not doing it? We had a guy that we had for an interview, and this guy, he really, in talking to him, we were really impressed. In seeing him, we were not impressed. I mean, you're just as fat, bigger gut as the people that we would love to associate you with, but that makes ratio look bad. So GA gave him some advice on what he needs to do, what he needs to eat, and the changes he needs to make in order to uh, do better for himself as a trader. This guy went to school, which is okay. He went to school, he studied it, all that. And the thing is that I would rather see you learn uh, by practicing on yourself the best way to get in shape. Because when people see that you do what you say and you advise them to do what you say, they better believe they believe it better. If you got a gut, why should they listen to you? Because they got a gut. So we both sitting around here with guts. Um, as a trainer, practice what you preach. You're not going to see a used car salesman that ain't got no car. He on the bus. You won't see a beautician with raggedy hair. I mean, you see them, but it's not a good look. If you're so good, do on yourself. You know what I mean? Be an example of yourself. Um, so that's the first thing. But uh, one of the things that will make a difference in no matter what you're trying to do is too many people look at getting in shape and losing weight as a physical thing. So they start out, I'm going to drop this many pounds. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. The main thing, like I have people who I love to read. I taught myself to love to read. I didn't used to, and that is to gain knowledge. And I had one person who was a client of mine I had recommended a book to, and at one time he read 90 something pages, and I said, to read 90 something pages and never pick up the book again is a waste of fucking time. I read 15 to 20 pages of selected material consistently every day. He probably never even finished that one book I recommended, and I've probably been through 20 or 30 books by now. So the most important thing is not what you want to do, it's creating the habits. So if you say, hey, I want to start working out and lose weight, create the habit by saying, okay, for 7 days straight, 7 days, I'm going to walk a mile every other day or whatever it may be. But start out consistently. Do it consistently. Too many people, they gung-ho, they ready to go, and y'all know who I'm talking about. The same people that you'll see in a gym killing themselves for 3 weeks, and then you won't see them no more. It's like, why wouldn't you just do what you need to do consistently, little by little, and build up the time for the habits to take place? You'll go in gyms now, they'll be packed. It'll be people everywhere. It'll be packed. 3 weeks later, it's right back to where it was, where people have quit. One, it's a matter of overdoing it. And two, it's a matter of creating habits. I work out consistently because I have a habit of working out consistently. I eat consistently eat good consistently because I have a habit of eating good consistently. So it's not forcing myself or agonizing over anything like that. It's a habit. Just like eating like shit is a habit to you, eating good can become a habit. And that's what I suggest to people. Anything can be had. Wealth, health, lose weight, great body. Anything can be had if you're willing to put the work in. Most people are not willing to put the work in. They don't want to make the sacrifice. They all want something for nothing. I want to not eat right, but still have the body I want to have. It doesn't work like that. Create the habits that you want to see that can create the look or the life that you want to have. One thing that I promised myself is that to be great, which is what my plan is, you have to stay in the proximity of excellence. And that's why I read every day, I pray every day, I meditate every day, because I try to maintain excellence, because the next step is greatness. If you are trying to do something, um, you're trying to get yourself to a level 10, but you're only putting out a level 2 proximity. You have 8 other levels that you would have to go through to get there. So if level 10 is where you're trying to go, spend a little time at level 1, then level 2, then level 3, then level. You consistently work your way up. You're not going to jump from 1 to 10. It's not going to happen. Um, Create the habit of consistently uh, pursuing that which you want. A lot of people say they want to do this, but at the same time, they go out and eat a bunch of shit. So your saying is just your talk. It's not what you're trying to do. When you're trying to do something, it demands sacrifice. You have to give up something to get something. Any other way, it doesn't work. I can't, like like I always say, and y'all hear me say it over here. I love Harold's Fried Chicken. I grew up on it because I grew up in the city. And Harold's Chicken and Leon's those the originals. So that's what I grew up eating. But to have the physique that I want to display, I can't not have it consistently eating the Harold's Chicken. I could do it every now and again, but uh, I eat 7 times a day. So try eating Harold's Chicken 7 times a day and see how you look. It ain't gonna be what you want. So everything has to be done in moderation. It has to be sacrificed. You have to give up something to get something. You can't say I want to be in shape and you're constantly drinking every goddamn weekend. Um, you're killing your liver, you're killing your body. It doesn't work. You can't do that. So, start doing your things in moderation and then gradually working your way up and creating great and successful habits. And the only person that can create habits that you can follow is you. You're the only one that can do it. Maybe it takes you laying out your gym clothes every morning, so when you get up, you don't have a reason. I've never seen anybody get up in the morning to get ready to go to work and leave out without brushing their teeth. Why? Because it's a habit. Um, you do it without even thinking about it. It's just a part of what you do to get ready. The laying out your gym clothes can be the same thing. You're creating a habit and you're doing these things without even thinking about it. It's just the way it goes. Because once you start thinking, you'll come up with 10,000 reasons why you can't go to the gym today. Guarantee you. So when you start to create habits, you do those things without even considering it. It's just the way it is. You don't even think about it. You just do it. And that's what will lead to progress. That is the secret. I've been doing this for 30 years, and most people, to open up a personal training studio, and I know this from fact, they will be lucky if they last 5 years. I've managed to last 30. And the secret is we make great adjustments. If you ever look at our Facebook page, Ratio 1 to 1, you'll see a lot of before and after pictures of our clients. We stay in business because we constantly give results to our clients. If we didn't, we'd have been out of business, because we're definitely not the cheapest, we're the best. And the one thing that I try to get through to clients all the time is creating habits. Once you can form your habits, then you can manipulate your mind into not even thinking about it, just doing it. And once you can do that, then you'll start to see how results work. As long as you're fighting the system and you're trying to do this real fast, and I'm gonna do this starvation diet, and you're doing all that shit, it ain't working. It's the same shit you promised yourself last year. Try to do it the right way. Try to do something different. Try to have patience and create the habit that it's going to take for you. I guarantee you, we have so many clients that come to us, they hate working out. You can't do something that you hate doing. You just can't. You will find every reason in the world not to. So, do I love working out? I'm used to working out. Put it that way. I have to work out. It's how I want my body to maintain itself. So, um, hate, nah, I couldn't. When you hate something, you're hesitant to do it. You want to find every reason that you can find to not do it. But when you create the habit and you change the mindset of hate to this was routine, this is what I got to do. There was a famous speaker, Wayne Dyer, says when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And when you look at working out and realize it is a privilege for you to work out, it is a goal for you to be in great shape. You're never going to get in great shape hating working out and eat right. It's not going to happen. So like Wayne Dyer says, when you look at the thing, when you change the things you look at, when you look at the things that you don't like, they change. So instead of hating, learn to program your mind to say, not, you don't have to say I love it. Some people love it. But hate will kill you every time. It'll stop you every single time. So you don't have to love it, but you don't have to hate it either. You have to accept it, and you have to make it a routine and a habit of performing it. So that's how you make progress. And I'm hoping, like I said, when I start making this, I've been doing this for about 4 weeks, which is more time than ever when I talked about fitness. I'm hoping at least one person can look and say, the advice that he gave me helped me a lot. Like I say, I've been doing this for 30 years, so it ain't like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Some people call themselves trainers. Okay, fine. But I have actually owned a personal training studio, and this is all I've done for 30 years. Not too many people can say that. So, if you need some advice, feel free to contact me via email, uh, via text. I'll be more than happy to help as much as I can help. So until next time, this is January 1st. So next time you hear from me is next week. So this is your boy, Sir-Earl, a.k.a. Underdogs on Top. And I'm out of here until next week. Peace out. Man, y'all take care of yourself, all right? Later.